This is a real short video about the jump float. Jump float, in my opinion, the hardest ball to pass. I've passed a lot of volleyballs in my career, and the jump float is by far the worst. And the cool part is, you don't even have to hit it hard. You just gotta hit it fast. So here is the jump float broken down into my 5 components. First, set the rhythm of your approach. Second, in the middle of that approach, right as you're going into your last 2 steps, place the ball just high enough for you to jump up and get it. Third, on your way up to the ball, get that shoulder open. Fourth is the timing. You want to jump up and hit it before the ball starts coming down or you start coming down. And fifth is spacing. Make sure that you hit the ball while it's still in front of you. That will actually lead you in kind of a broad jump. You'll actually land kind of into the court. Now, the girl in the video is new to jump floating, so she kind of just taught herself. And it's a pretty good representation of what you'll see in a new jump floater. It looks pretty good at first glance, but we're going to break it down. Now, worth noting in this video is she is using a 2-hand toss. Initially, when we first started working, she was using a 1-handed toss. And there's nothing wrong with the 1-hand toss. I like a 1-handed toss. Many girls do it. But I think that having the 1 hand behind you kind of pulls your energy this way while most of your energy is trying to go forward. So I think it slows you down just a little bit. The 2-hand toss allows for a more natural spike approach, and you can actually progress with it and get a little bit higher and a little bit faster and a little bit harder once you get used to it. Here it is, full speed, and pretty common, average, pretty good serve. And once we slow this down, I want to point out 2 technicalities. One of those is right there. She just takes a step. She doesn't really push into her last 2 steps. And then when she does plant her feet are next to each other and her hips are squared to the net. She's not really open. Also, her arm never really gets behind her head. So it's just okay. It's a pretty good serve. Now here's mine full speed. And now slowing down, you'll see a big left foot plant right there and a big push into my last 2 right there. There's the toss, loading the legs to plant and hitting while landing about 7 to 8 feet in the court. I always start my approach first. Then in the middle of my approach, right here, second step is when I toss the ball to the serving line and just high enough for me to get it. And I'm open as I'm going up to the ball. The ball is still in front of me, and on my way up, I hit it. While the ball's not doing anything. It's just sitting there waiting for me to hit it. Not going up, not going down. That's what makes it float. Hope that explanation of the jump float made sense. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And now go practice.